The problem of numerous Hollywood actresses wearing the same dress has been a matter of discussion and comparison ever since the fashion industry was founded till the present day. This issue has been around since the beginning of the fashion industry. The comparison and discussion of these two topics has continued right up until the present day. These incidents, most of which were not intentional, illustrate how the same clothing can, depending on the person who is wearing it, offer drastically different perceptions to various people. Among the characteristics that contribute to these variations are elements such as personal style, body shape, and particular flair. Other examples include the combination of these elements. Number 1. There are two people that are in control of the pack, and they are Kristen Stewart and Jennifer Lawrence. At separate events, Kristen Stewart and Jennifer Lawrence were both photographed walking the red carpet while wearing a magnificent red gown designed by Dior. Both of these women were seen wearing the gown. The United States of America was the location of both of these important events. While attending the Academy Awards, Lawrence, who is well known for her exuberant attitude, donned an outfit that exuded an air of luxury while at the same time giving the idea of being effortless. It was possible for her to draw attention to the gown that she was wearing because she wore only a few pieces of jewelry and styled her hair in delicate waves. Kristen Stewart, on the other hand, gave the traditional gown a rebellious edge by wearing it with her typical smoky eye makeup and tousled hair. This gave the garment a more stylish appearance. A sense of autonomy was imparted to the gown as a result of this. There was a lot of positive feedback from the audience on this particular combination. There is evidence that the same outfit can communicate various energies as seen by the contrast between her more edgy aesthetic and Lawrence's more polished look at the same time. The fact that each of these people are dressed in identical attire is evidence that this is the case. Number 2. Gigi Hadid and Blake Lively belong to the second group of models that can be observed in this location. There was a shimmering gold versus gown that was worn by both Blake Lively and Gigi Hadid, and each of them wore it in their own distinctive manner because of their individual sense of style. The appearance of Gigi Hadid was strikingly dissimilar to that of Blake Lively. It was her decision to wear the dress with her hair fashioned in traditional Hollywood waves, which gave to the overall impression of a lasting and sophisticated air by contributing to the overall appearance. The decision to wear the costume was made by Blake, who is well known for her classic Hollywood air of sophistication. Due to the fact the gown was the primary focus of attention, she wore a limited number of accessories so that it could be the focal point of attention. On the other hand, Gigi gave the ensemble an appearance that was both contemporary and forward-thinking in terms of fashion by choosing to wear her hair in a neat high ponytail and by applying bright makeup. This was accomplished by Gigi. The supermodel's choice of style, which was more contemporary, resulted in the garment having a sense that was both fresh and edgy. This was due to the fact that the supermodel's choice of style was more contemporary. In this way, the versatility of the garment was brought to people's attention. Number 3. Angelina Jolie and Charlize Theron are the two actors who have the most significant roles in the show. If they are going to be attending high-profile events, Angelina Jolie and Charlize Theron both choose to wear a stylish black St. Laurent gown. She combined the dress with a deep side part and dramatic red lips, losing the typical Hollywood drama that she is known for. Angelina, who is frequently praised for her understated yet dominant sense of style, wore the dress. She chose accessories that were subtle in appearance, which perfectly suited her overall sophisticated yet dominant image. Her choice of accessories was superb. Charlize Theron, on the other hand, made the decision to interpret it in a manner that was more contemporary thanks to her interpretation. Using a short platinum pixie cut and dramatic eye makeup, she gave the garment a futuristic touch, which resulted in the ensemble having a timeless silhouette. She also included a dramatic eye makeup look. She stated that the future was a source of motivation for her. As a consequence of this, the two different aspects of sophistication were presented by each of the women as they wore the apparel in a manner that demonstrated their individuality. Number 4. Zendaya and Cate Blanchett are tied for the 4th spot on this list of celebrities. During the dinner, both Zendaya and Cate Blanchett donned a Valentino gown that was a stunning shade of purple. Both of them brought their own unique sense of style to the table, and they both wore the same gown. The dress was raised to the level of a high-fashion statement by Zendaya, who is known for her daring and flamboyant sense of style. Her sense of style is known for being daring and ostentatious, and she is known for it by accessorizing with jewelry that was dangerous and by using makeup that was theatrical. She was able to achieve this goal. The apparel was given a lively and cutting-edge edge by her youthful vitality and self-assurance, which helped it stand out from the crowd even more than it already did and helped it stand out from the crowd. Cate Blanchett, who is the very definition of elegance, donned the same garment with a grace that was understated despite the fact that everything else was going on. She chose to wear traditional makeup and jewelry that was not overly elaborate so that the color and movement of the gown could speak for themselves. This allowed her to maximize the impact of the garment. The two celebrities exhibited vibes that were noticeably distinct from one another, despite the fact that they kept faithful to their separate inclinations by dressing in a manner that was consistent with their individual tastes. Number 5. There are two ladies who come in at number 5, and their names are Emma Stone and Brie Larson. They both made public appearances while wearing a metallic Givenchy gown, and each of them contributed their own unique allure to the ensemble as a whole. Emma Stone and Brie Larson both wore the gown. The ensemble was worn by Emma Stone, who is well known for her personal style that is both unique and elegant. Her one-of-a-kind style has earned her a lot of recognition. Her auburn hair, which was characteristic of her, was curled in a relaxed manner, and she wore it with her hair. Her makeup was natural and subtle, and she wore delicate jewelry to complete her look. Her whole appearance was completed by these elements. She had a subtle glitz that was influenced by vintage clothing, and it was something that she radiated. Brie Larson, on the other hand, gave an intensity to the costume that was more bold and brash than his predecessor. This was something that she did during her performance. Her sleek, straight hair and daring makeup selections gave the appearance a contemporary edge, reflecting her assertive attitude toward fashion. Her hair was completely straight and sleek. The texture of her hair was silky and straight. Her hair had a smooth and straight texture similar to that of silk. It was possible for each of the actresses to portray their own individual sense of style, despite the fact that they were all dressed in the same outfit. Because the same dress was worn by a number of different Hollywood superstars in each of these instances, the dress ended up taking on a number of different lives. This is because the dress was worn by a number of different celebrities. The enchantment of fashion is brought to light by these various examples. The conclusion of the look is ultimately determined not only by the garment itself, but also by the woman who happens to be wearing it and the manner in which she chooses to portray herself. Would you like it? Hit the like button and subscribe to our channels for more interesting and informative videos.